Okay, so I just want to do this really quick because I don't want to start crying. I have a lot of updates. I know I said I want to do a lot of vlogging and, you know, let's be real, I've only been getting like 10 views each video, which is fine, whatever, but I just love just editing and composing you know, videos together, which I know there might be, you know, not the greatest, but you know, it just, I go through a lot of creative block lately, but I need to start not. Also, I want to do more of those Wegovy updates because I have not updated in a while, but a lot has happened December and January. They weren't my greatest months, but there are highlights and events that has happened. So the first thing I want to mention, unfortunately, my Coconut, my dog, has passed away. She was diagnosed with heart failure, and it was so advanced at the time that the medicine was not working. She stayed a 2-night at the emergency vet twice. So she was on oxygen and medication, and every, like, both of those times that she would come back after 4 days, 3 days, she have to go back because she would start, you know, not being able to breathe, or her heart was giving her trouble. So they said that, you know, the medicine is just not working for her because her condition was so advanced that she's not gonna live a comfortable life. But we tried. I tried so much to keep her with me, try not to cry. So I'm gonna cut this part out. So ever since it happened, since, you know, put her to sleep, which in a way I'm glad that was able to happen because I didn't want her to suffer if it got so bad. So she went peacefully. I don't want to cry because I know that she is safe. I know she's not suffering. And I was uncontrollably like sobbing when I had to leave her because she was getting cremated. And once I picked her up, I finally felt like she's home and she's, you know, everything's fine. Everything's fine. So when she got home, I kind of felt this weight off my shoulders, my chest. I still cry like right now. Every time when I make little collages, looking at her pictures, like it's still like fresh, you know. I did my makeup and just did it so I can ruin it. So yeah, she's definitely my soul dog. She was supposed to turn 13 this year. So low-key, you know, she had a good lifespan. Now looking back, she had a lot of health conditions now that I'm looking back. At some point she had a skin allergy. At some point she had a cancerous bump, which thankfully the doctor was able to remove it completely. She had seizures, which was controlled by medicine. And then the heart thing. She would, whatchamacallit, these dogs, since they have a long back, they would hurt their backs for, you know, a couple of times in their lifetime. So they have to be in the crate for a while for them to get, you know, better. So she, you know, messed up her back. She would get like laser therapy. So she went through a lot, but she was very loved. So I keep grabbing my necklace because these are actually urns. I bought a couple because, you know, different styles and stuff, you know. So there's a couple of her ashes and her hair. before we left her, we did cut a good chunk of her hair, and I was gonna braid it, but kind of liked how it looked like her hair would naturally fall, so I just put a little bow, a little lace bow and everything. So yeah, that's what happened, and that's why I was kind of like, I don't know if I should continue vlogging, but I'm like, you know what, life has to move on. And I was actually telling my niece, I was like, if I feel like this for a dog, can you imagine for a human being? You can't imagine that. Like I cannot imagine, like I'm not gonna somebody's gonna have to sedate me for a full year, because oh my god. But yeah, so yeah, I'm sure her brother misses her. He's been very clingy lately, so there's that. I take him out for walks. I usually didn't take him out for walks because they're very skittish dogs. They're very nervous. I want to make a little shadow box because I have her collar, her toothbrush, her pink dress. There's more details that I want to share, but I don't want to cry. I don't know if I should just like do it just to get it over with. But maybe some other time, because I just cannot handle it. Maybe I'll share that story when I'm making it the shadow box. And you know, I always say like, oh, I plan to film this, I plan to film that, and I just never do because, you know, life gets in the way. Yeah, I'll share that story when I'm making her shadow box. And you know, I do want to film, you know, me making her shadow box, because you know, I think it's cute, a nice little memorial and stuff. And I was telling my niece, also, like, I am so dumb, I never fucking realized, again, like, I don't know, I just, you know, me and Coconut, we have the same initials, and you know, and the crescent moon is like a C, so I'm just like, oh my god, like, we have the same, I'm telling you, like, sometimes I'm not the brightest, but yeah, we have the same initials, so I'm just like, oh my god, like, things are just meant to be sometimes. And I deadass never realized. I was like, oh. So yeah, so I'll show that cute little story. I mean, it's cute and sad at the same time, but I now have a lot of gratitude of how things went down, you know, and thankful. So yeah, that's a little update. Yeah, so if you want to visit my Etsy shop, because her hospital visits, her overnight visits, came all together to $5,000. So I need to raise money for that. So check out my Etsy shop, share my Etsy shop. I'm gonna put more stuff in there. I just haven't been active on Etsy. I've been, again, like, I've been in this creative block for a while, and I just needed to figure out what I want to do. I just haven't. But yeah, if you want to check that out, that would be amazing. But you know what, I don't regret her, you know, visitations and all that stuff. Like, I don't regret helping her out and stuff, you know, because, you know, we tried to save her, we tried to make her feel better, and it just didn't happen, you know. At the same time, it is what it is, and death is not the end. So, and my cat's meowing, so he's probably hungry. Well, I already fed him, but they're fat still, so they probably want like a little snack or something. Which, same. I don't know what time it is. It's 12. It's 12. I need to go put gas in the car. Like, it's been a long weekend. It's been a long weekend, if you know what I mean. It's Tuesday 20th. No, 21st. So, wait, really? Yes. So, you know, it's been a long weekend. It's gonna be a long 4 years, let me tell you that much. It's going to be, but, you know, it's like, I want to help the cause and everything, but also at the same time, it's like, I really want to live in my bubble and just be oblivious of everything. Like, I cannot deal, but that is so selfish of me. If I have resources and I have a helping hand, like, I cannot just turn away, you know, like, you know. So anyways, so hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. So yeah, I'm just dealing with my sorrow, so please send positive vibes and all of that. So okay, that's it. Okay, bye.